I'm not going anywhere. I'm not headed anywhere. Is this working? Is it working? So the next because I'm in so much pain. And you just don't care. You just don't. I do also want to keep a certain, what is it called when you can see through? Transparentness. I had to launch this in September because PCOS awareness month. Hi. Okay. Okay, so you just raise your ass and go. Is it the camera? It's the camera. Is it? I don't know. Oh, hi. 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 Wow. What's wrong? The fact that you know I'm not going anywhere and I'm just hanging out is wild. Because you would get down. I know you would get down. Get down. Come here. Come get down. Come stay here with me. Or don't. You can hang. Boy, if you jump, you will get hurt. Hello? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello? Is this working? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this working? I've had PCOS for 12 years now. I actually think I have qualified to be that lady in the Bible that's like touched the cloth of Jesus and got well. I am qualified at this point to be that person because and you may wonder why I'm in the car. The reason is because I had to reset myself. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not headed anywhere. I'm actually going back into the house. I had things to do from morning. I was supposed to finish the video. I'm supposed to post my first one before September is over, and it doesn't seem like it's happening. The point of the channel is to create more awareness in Kenya, to create a community in Kenya, to feel less alone, because that aloneness can talk to you. That aloneness can be the only thing you have with you, and it can absolutely isolate you and show you that you are alone. Case in point, I stopped work. I left employment a couple of months ago because I started bleeding and I knew I couldn't do field work. It is, I was working in credit, and also the jobs I do the most are from the course I have studied, which is civil engineering, and I can't do this. Every time I get sick, I have to quit, even before a project ends. Every time I'm in a credit company, I'll have to quit because of this. Like, a chronic illness gives you invisible symptoms. I was getting better financial freedom. I was getting better with finances because I was in steady employment. At the same time, I had started bleeding, but my weight is adding. I am depressed, but I am eating like so much, and I am laughing because I'm snacking so much. I feel like I'm out of energy. Like, when you bleed, everything goes out the window. It's already so hard to keep yourself in check when you are not bleeding with a body that is fighting you. Imagine when you're bleeding. Like, right now I'm working so hard to fight tears because I keep crying, and I'm going to say that. And that is the reason this video will not have dropped in September, because I am so embarrassed to keep crying everywhere, every time. Everywhere, every time. And it sucks, and you cannot control it because it's just there. It's the hormones. They're just there. And I have postponed this. Yeah, I've postponed this for so long, and every time I come back home from a job and I'm just there alone, like wallowing in the bad, I forget I have community. And by the time my friends hey, no, these are full on tears. I'm gonna need a break later, and she is back. Okay. yeah, until my friends reach out, and then you realize, like, as I talk to you, God, stop. I keep shocking the people outside. Because I keep blowing the horn, because that's the place where my phone is. Anyway, what was I saying? This channel, I don't think that's what I was saying, but this is the gist of the video. This channel is supposed to build community and friendships and to help other people with polycystic ovarian syndrome. If you have endometriosis, fibroids, and some of this relates to you, then yes, like, the way it is hard. Because I have seen people with endometriosis be the ones that will sympathize with me more on site. Or, like, there was this girl on site and she had endometriosis, and she looked at my eyes. She was like, your eyes are so white. Are you bleeding? Are you anemic? Yeah, I'm anemic. I have Pcos. And people just usually ask, what in the world is that? These days you all have, like, these hard names. And she was like, oh, you have Pcos. I have endometriosis. Oh my God, we are sisters. I'm like, is that something to say? And then I realized community is community. Community is community. And it was so nice, especially on site where it's mostly men. And it was so nice to hear someone tell you, it's not that you cannot, it is your body that's fighting you. I know your passions are with this, and you want to be able to do this and to do this, but your body cannot. And hearing that your body cannot and that it is not you was one of the better things I have had as an adult. Because all my life since I was diagnosed, I have had, oh, you're lazy, or you're avoiding, or you're oversleeping. Okay, yes, I was. As a teenager, It was normal bad sleeping routines. Now it is bad sleeping routines. But once I learned to work around them, either I find myself sleeping early or finding myself doing a lot of my chores in the evening to such a point that no one can actually even complain. Why am I in the car? So in the morning I got out and I went to the supermarket to buy some milk, and I also went to the hospital, not to have the blood stuff checked. There was a medical camp at the chief for ENT, and I went and I was checked, and I came back. The thing is, I came back while I was cramping and still bleeding, and it gets me down. And I was at home alone. So I sat down on the couch and I sank. Not the happy thinking, doom scrolling, nah, wasn't even on the phone. The pain was so bad. And then when the pain ends, and you're like, now I can get to all the things I am supposed to do, because there are a lot. And when the pain ends, you can feel the bleeding. Point is, it was difficult. When the bleeding ends, the pain is back. Bleeding ends, the pain is back. Then eventually when both of them just, like, mellowed out, now they're mellowed out. Now they are. But when they mellowed out, I just sat there, crying myself out. And then I just sat, staring. I couldn't wake up. Anyway, point is, I then needed a walk. Like, sometimes you either shower or you get out or you... It refreshes or restarts your day, like resets your day. You feel like you can start from scratch or something like that. That's how it works for me most of the time. So I figured I needed to get out of the house, and I can't walk. I am too dizzy and in so much pain. So the next best thing is to come outside around the compound and just walk outside while saying hi to my pet cats. I call them mine because everyone calls them mine. Anyway, they're the trash cats and they're friends. We are friends. And I came here to the car, and then I figured, do the video. So while I was getting down the stairs, I went back for the mic. I was like, do the freaking video. You can do it in the car. It's literally your beginner video. You're not supposed to just share the good, or just share the pleasing, or just share the things that are nice to watch. This is not that kind of channel. This is not we sugarcoat where we brush things on top. This is literally about how to live with a chronic illness. So the bad sides will show themselves, no matter how embarrassed I am to show them or to say them, because the other things, even before I started this channel, I was debating whether to, because the other things, like about bleeding, I'm really not comfortable talking about this. But I am in so much pain and my body is so rigid in one corner, like I'm pressing myself back against the chair because I'm in so much pain. and you find yourself at certain moments, you just don't care. You just don't. Like how I'm presenting, because how I'm presenting is one of the things. I mean, normally how I am generally is a little bit disheveled, but I did want to be a little put together for these videos, and I will be. And I do want it to be like the content that is, but I do also want to keep a certain, what is it called when you can see through? Transparentness, to show that it's not always good. And sometimes it will not get good just because you want to force yourself to get good. Like, I see people saying, fake it till you make it. Have you met PCOS? If I can't wake up, I can't wake up. Like, I just want to build a family of sisters, CYSTERS, a family of sisters that know what it is to go through this in a workforce with other normal women, with other men, with everyone else that doesn't have what you have, and how hard it is to navigate that, and how to navigate it in the everyday sense, and also what to eat. Have you ever felt lonely as a person with PCOS in Kenya? Like, because you want to look up information, but everything you're finding online is so first world based, and you're like, so where am I getting these supplements in Kenya? I've never seen them before. Where am I getting this and this, there and there? Where am I getting this? And you can't find them. And the thing is, there are substitutes for a lot of these things, and people won't tell you that. Why? Because there's not a lot of polycystic ovarian channels. There's not a lot that you can relate to, that you can say, oh, I feel bloated. There's probably a channel that has something I can drink, something I can eat. Oh, I'm on a water fast. I can only take fluids. What fluids can I take for PCOS that doesn't? Oh, I've been bleeding a lot. Did you know that when you overbleed, you're not supposed to? Actually, when you are bleeding, you're not supposed to take drinking chocolate. And also, when you are bleeding and when you're not bleeding, you are still supposed to try and avoid tea and coffee, like caffeine itself. I did not know that. Mimi ni mama chai. Okay, I kind of knew that. I knew that because every time I bled when I was young, I was always told to keep off the tea and take Milo. And right now as an adult, I just keep telling myself tea is fueling my body. I'm taking fluids. I'm making sure even if I have taken less water, I've taken several cups of tea. That's fluids in my body. And then you tell yourself that's an excuse, and it's not. It's really, really not. You are down to have conversations with other people with PCOS and other chronic illnesses. If you are down to hear, share, laugh over and relate over similar experiences, you're in the right place. You're in the right place with a very huge beardo, and I really hope you come to the next video. You click on the next video. That will be coming soon. But I really had to launch this in September because PCOS awareness month. No matter how bad it is for me, that's the point. The awareness of how bad it can get.